Mover and seconder, Chris, Dean. All in favor? Carried. Don't know whether anybody saw anything on the consent agenda they want to move to the regular. I don't think there was a whole bunch on it, if I remember correctly. And 2.2, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to adopt the agenda for the August 23rd, 2021 regular meeting of Council as presented, and that a copy of this agenda be attached to and form part of the minutes of this meeting. Mover, seconder, please. Randy, Geary. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Okay, anybody see anything on the agenda they want to declare a conflict of interest on? I don't think there is anything. And agenda item 4.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves, whereas the time being 5:03 p.m., that the regular meeting of council be adjourned to a confidential in-camera meeting. Again, mover, seconder, please. Warren, Rob. All in favor? Being 7 p.m., that the confidential in-camera meeting is concluded and the regular meeting of council is resumed. Mover, seconder, please. Randy, Gary. All in favor? Agenda item 6.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to approve as presented the minutes from the August 9th, 2021 regular meeting of council, and that these minutes be attached to and form part of the minutes of this meeting. Mover, seconder, please. Dean, Rob, all in favor? Uh, 7.1, Audrey, financial report.
Yeah, so again, the new explanations are read, otherwise everything else is the same. You'll notice the operating grants are low right now, and that's just because the way they pay out the unconditional grant, which is the majority of that, they do it over the last 7 months of the year instead of evenly throughout the year. Fire revenue is a little low right now. We haven't got the second RM billing in yet, which is from April, May, and June. Airport expenses are low. The capital there hasn't been completed yet, so that will be coming up. And then again, West Central Event Center revenue is low. Just ice rentals are just beginning, and the capital, which is the majority of that dehumidifier, isn't in yet. So that's what that is.
Okay. Any questions on the financial part of it, Council? Okay. Agenda item 7.2, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley resolves to direct the Mayor and CAO to enter into agreement for a period no longer than 3 years with the Kindersley Minor Sports to place an advertising screen in the West Central Events Center. You all have a copy of the letter here from Kindersley Minor Sports. To whom it may concern, I am writing to you today requesting wall space within the West Central Events Center. Our organization knows the last couple of years have been a strain on our community. In the past, the community has been very supportive of Kindersley Minor Sports. They're looking for some way to provide their sponsors with advertising. I met with Chelsea today and we just looked at where to put it, and we have the screens on the one side where we have our scheduling and stuff, and this will be on the wall exact opposite to that is where they've looked at. There's a plug-in right there.
Is that where those,
They're all gone now.
yeah, is that where they used to be
Yeah,
though? Okay.
yeah, they're gone. There's nothing left in there now except the 2 Coke machines, I believe it is. There's 3, yeah. And all the candy machines and those toy machines are gone.
So they're looking to,
Just putting them, I don't know how big,
I think they were originally talking TV somewhere in the neighborhood of
Okay,
big
just
5
showcase
inches.
that.
Exactly, as opposed to the programs that they used to have years ago that people don't want to buy and print paper anymore. It'll just roll through. So
Okay.
people will advertise and it'll be 30 seconds. Just like the old things used to be in the old restaurant years ago.
restaurants, yeah.
Exactly. Same thing. I think it's a pretty good idea. It'll look good in there too and good community support too.
I was just curious what exactly it entailed.
yeah, and I don't think we were, in talking to Chelsea, she was hesitant to charge rent for it. She kind of just wanted to put it in there, and but she wanted a contract so that it specifies who's responsible. I mean, it's not our problem if the TV isn't working too bad.
Yeah, just a contract, and a 3-year term, I think is what we were thinking, or no longer than 3-year term, just in case if it starts to go south, there's an end to it, right? And we can always renegotiate, and because it'd be very simple to renegotiate, but it's hard to unnegotiate sometimes than it is to
So
renegotiate.
it would just go over a year.
Well, then
It has to come back every year.
then it comes back, which is fine, but then sometimes it gets forgotten. So I think if we
I
do
gotcha.
3-year, I think then we'll see how it works in 3 years, and,
Okay.
I think it's a good idea.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, I just thought maybe it was just easier for everybody just to carry it on, yeah, that's fine.
Any other questions on it, Council? If not, then I need a mover and a seconder. Warren moves, Chris seconds. All in favor? It's carried then. Thank you. You can let Chelsea know if you would, please. Agenda item 8.1, that the Council of the Town of Kindersley.
Oh, 7.3 here.
Oh, just a minute, I'm missing
Well,
7.
that's just, there's.
Oh, okay, 7.3, Audrey, carry on.
Okay, so this is the boundary alteration, approval from the ministry. putting in that Brook Hollow quarter, or not Brook Hollow, Motherwell quarter, and the one north of town except for the farmyard in there.
Yeah, 140 acres.
Yeah, so that's still in the RM, and so we got approval for that, and just information purposes for you, that town of Kindersley's boundary will now change to
We'll have to redo
to
our map.
incorporate those. Yeah, we'll have to redo our map, yes.
Any questions on that, Council?
No, good job.
Okay. Yeah. Went through very quickly, actually, I would say. Now we'll move on to 8.1, that the Council of Town of Kindersley resolves to accept as submitted the list of accounts as paid by the Town of Kindersley in the amount of $601,573.14, and that a copy of said accounts be attached to and form part of the minutes of this meeting. Did you get any queries on?
I did one, just about one of the Kirk Runner check, other than that, nope.
That was a meter read, or
That was a
water
refund, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I didn't, the big amount was the demolition contract for the school went through. There's no other questions. Could I have a mover and seconder for that? Randy and Dean. All in favor? Okay. And agenda item 9.1, that the Council of Town of Kindersley resolves to approve the consent agenda, which includes one lowly item, the Saskwater July monthly reports. That's it, that's all on that, so if I could have a mover and seconder, we can carry on. Rob, second, Warren, all in favor? Okay. I think that is about it. 13.1, that the Council of Town of Kindersley resolves that all business having been concluded, the August 23rd, 2021 regular meeting of council will be adjourned at 7:07 or 7:10 p.m. Mover seconder, please. Rob, Warren, or sorry, Randy. Rob, Randy. All in favor?